Live at 11 begins with breaking news tonight. Motown legend Mary Wilson of the Supremes has died at her home right here in Las Vegas. That's according to our ABC affiliate in Los Angeles. Entertainment reporter George Pinocchio says Wilson's longtime friend and publicist has confirmed the news.
Wilson, of course, a founding member of the Supremes. The group became one of the most successful groups in Motown during the 60s. But Wilson was also a frequent visitor here to Channel 13. She was interviewed several times over the years. Wilson was 76 years old.
And joining us over the phone right now is Robert Gordy Jr. His uncle Berry Gordy is the founder of Motown. And of course, Robert, I know you knew Mary Wilson over the years because the Supremes were one of the first all-female groups signed with Motown. I'm so sorry to hear this news tonight.
Oh, absolutely, Tricia. It's devastating. It's shocking. Through the music industry, even as I've been getting some type of tips and phone calls, family and friends all over the country of what Wilson meant all of us. You know, I met her as a
Robert, if you
boy.
could get I know you've known her since you were a young boy. If you could get closer to the phone so we could understand your audio. We're having a little bit of a difficulty. I know you've known Mary Wilson over the years. You grew up with them. The Supremes reunion was talked about in recent history, and Mary Wilson had said that that's up to Diana Ross. Would that have happened, do you think?
I believe that they were in the process of working on that even as we speak. And everybody was hoping that it would come to pass real soon. So this is devastating news. I hope you can hear me okay.
And we can hear you better now. Robert, how will Mary Wilson be remembered?
Well, on so many levels. She was so beautiful, dynamic. She stood out when the Supremes first appeared on Ed Sullivan's show back in the early 60s. Their first big hit, Where Did Our Love Go?, catapulted them into national and world fame. And even as a kid, I would see her around the Hitsville studios on West Grand Boulevard in Detroit. And they were so sweet. They were so nice, you know, and always said hi to me. And, of course, I had a crush on all three of the original Supremes. But Mary was super sweet. They all were, Diana, Florence. And when they pretty much exploded onto the national world scene, and became well known, they still stayed very humble, very sweet, especially to the kids in the family. So I called her Aunt Mary. I called Diana Aunt Diana, Aunt Florence. So we got a chance to see them multitude of times as kids on the Motown Review at the Fox Theater in Detroit and other nightclubs. We were allowed as kids to even go see them in the nightclubs, you know, the 20 Grand, the Rooster Tail in Detroit. And my dad would put us in the car and take us to Chicago when they appeared at the Royal Theater. And then we drove to Montreal, Canada,
Robert,
in 1967.
Thank you so much for joining us and bringing a little insight in history. Mary Wilson, of course, reports saying that she died in her sleep. She lives here in Las Vegas, has a lot of close friends here in the Valley. She is a Motown legend, a legendary singer. Please rest in peace, and we will miss Mary Wilson, a friend of Channel 13's. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Robert.
You're absolutely. Thank you so much. And rest in peace, and condolences to all her family, friends, and fans.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a life and what a legacy.